Number one is just a plain white cotton tee from Woman Within / Full Beauty / Jessica London. You know, they're all pretty much the same store. I have been in the search for a really good plain white tee for a long time. I'm going to say years. So hard to find. Basics like a plain white tee are so annoying because when it's something that you wear all the time under a million different things, you want it to be comfortable, well-fitting, easy, and yet, because it's so simple, you don't really want to pay a lot of money for it. So I keep trying to pay under $20 for a white t-shirt. But then I end up with this. It's not really nice cotton. There's not good stretch to it. It's not a good fit. I hate when the collars get so big. This is a problem I have. A lot of times things have to be so big around here that then they end up being too big in the sleeves and too big in the shoulders, and I have this giant neck hole. So this is definitely going back, and I'm going to try and convince myself to spend a little more money on something that will get so much use. You know, it's kind of like when you buy bras and coats, especially a bra. Who wants to spend a ton of money on something very few other people ever even see, and yet you wear it every day? And when you try and be cheap about it and not spend a lot of money, and then every day you're uncomfortable in it, it's poking you, the underwires break, it doesn't hold the girls up, it doesn't look good under clothes, where was the savings? So you really have to spend money on basics like white tees and bras and a coat and good jeans and good shoes, even though they can be sort of boring. So that's my little lecture about spending money on basics. But anyway, this white, I think it's 100% cotton. It was very inexpensive, but it is definitely going back because even though it's going to be worn under other things, this bugs me, and the sleeves are always going to bug me under sweaters because they're going to stick out, and I don't want to have to do this under sweaters. And if I'm wearing by itself, once you do this a bunch and it sort of gets stretched out, then it doesn't stay and it dangles down. And yeah, I'm very, very particular about my clothes, which a lot of people may not realize by looking at my clothes, but that's because clothes are expensive and you can't always spend to get what you'd really like. So there's some concessions being made, but this is part of the reason my wardrobe is always so small. Not that I'm that controlled in what I have, but because I can't ever find a lot of things that I like, that fit, that I'm willing to spend the money on. So this is going back, and I'll move on to something a little nicer. Okay. Item number 2, also from Woman Within, a camel shaker knit pullover crew neck sweater. Again, this is a 2X. Their sizing is really weird on the website. I feel like they want people to be able to size down in plus sizes, because whereas normally like a 2X or a 3X is a 22-24, with them a 3X is like a 26-28. So you can buy a 2X, so you go, oh, I feel so good about myself, I'm only in a 2X, whereas normally I'm in a 3X. But it makes it very hard. Do you trust the 3X or do you trust the 26-28? Because I think in this case, the 26-28 is what really came through, because look at these insane sleeves. I mean, if I'm just hanging my arms down, that's what my fingers are. Plus, it was advertised as camel. On the website, it looked camel. Now it reads a little more like golden orangey, like a mustardy golden mustard color, which I like, but it's not what I was looking for right now. I really wanted a camel sweater. So, but the body is good, but I can't do these sleeves. It's way too much to push up because it's such a thick knit. That would, and they just won't stay. I can feel they're not going to stay there. So this also going back. Woman Within, not doing too well for me today. Woman Within number 3, a black chenille pullover cardigan sweater. Same size, 2X, Look how much better the sleeves are. I don't mind them being like that. You know, there, at least my fingers show. The body, not quite as good as the camel sweater I just showed. A little snugger. I don't know. What do you think? I don't like when it's so, it's not tight, but it's definitely curve huggy. What do you think? It feels very nice. It's nice and soft and cozy. The neck hole is good. I like the neck hole. This is a maybe. I'm going to have to think about this one. I have wanted a black crew neck, and I have wanted something in chenille, although I really wanted a chenille cardigan. I just wasn't finding anything right then. So this is going to go on the maybe pile, and I think I'm going to think about it for a day or two. And I also wouldn't wear it with such, oh, that's weird. Like the bottom at the side seam is like stitched up. Huh. I wonder if that stitch was taken out, if it would fit a little better. I don't know. I also probably wouldn't wear it with such a dark wash jean. I have a lighter wash denim that I would probably wear this with. Okay, this is also from Woman Within, but it's really the Jessica London line. Red, lightweight cable stitch cardigan with pockets. It's a nice long length. It's very light. It's surprisingly light, which I kind of like. I wish the sleeves weren't quite so dangly. They're sort of, they look a little messy. And I don't know, this is a 22-24. I don't know if I could go down to an 18-20. It's pretty generous. And a cardigan I can always get away with a little smaller size anyway, because it doesn't have to close over my body. It just is open. And even if it's open a little more like that, you can still get away with that. I've wanted a red cardigan for a long, long time. So this is pretty nice. When I just went to take off the black chenille pullover, I looked in the mirror one more time and I decided I'm not going to keep that one. It's too, I won't wear it as much because it's so body hugging. But now this one's going to go on the maybe pile. And I also wanted to say, this gray t-shirt, this very nice, lightweight, very drapey fabric. This is what I want to find a white t-shirt in. A short sleeve one, a long sleeve one, but it's just not that easy. Anyway, so they exist, I just can't find it. So I don't know about this. What do you think? It's very comfortable because it's so light. I like it. I like it. Okay, this is Forever 21, 3X. I have been wanting a like spicy cinnamon color cardigan duster for like 3 years. And when I see that color all over the place in straight sizes, I just don't see it that much in plus sizes. So I was very excited when I saw this one at Forever 21, fairly reasonably. I wasn't really crazy about this sort of tattered edge. I thought that made it like it would be okay with jeans, but I don't know that I would wear it over a nicer dress because this looks a little casual. So I don't know. Anyway, once I got it and I tried it on, I don't really like the fit of it. First of all, the sleeve is very odd. It's very, very long. And then it has this cuff that even when you cuff it up, it's still a big cuff. So I feel like, you know, a 5-year-old and my mother's cuffing my 2 long sleeves up so she can buy me super big clothes that'll last me 2 seasons instead of just 1. And then it feels snug. I don't really like the feel of it. And then also, I don't like the way this is sort of cut back so much. I think it makes it look like it's too small when I don't know if it's really too small. I feel like if this hung straight down from here, it would look like it fit better. It does feel all right. It's sort of, it's not really cozy material. It has sort of a polyester-y feel to it. This is really annoying though. It does have good pockets. The color is actually a little darker than what I really wanted. It's almost wine, and it's getting a little dark in here now. In a brighter light, you can see that it's a little more towards rust than wine. But I want something that's even further than that. And I see it, like I said, just not in the plus sizes. Come on, manufacturers. The plus size girls want cinnamon, they want spice, they want, you know, paprika. Okay, so I think this is definitely going back. Okay, this is one of two things that I got from Asos, which I normally love, and normally the sizing is very good for me there. Every once in a while there's an outlier of a thing that I get in the same size that I always get, and it's just ginormous. And that is this. I mean, look at, again, with the sleeves, crazy sleeves, it's just really, really big. And it's also, I thought it was more golden, mustardy golden, and it's really more yellow. Again, it's so dark in here, I don't know that you're going to see it right, which is a shame. But it's a little yellower than I had really wanted. But once I put it on, and I've looked at it with some things in my closet, I think there's actually a lot of things that would go with, but I just feel it's too large. If I was just going to be wearing it over jeans and a t-shirt, I think it's okay because I could always push the sleeves up. But I also want to be able to wear it over dresses. And sometimes the dresses will have long sleeves, and so I can't always do the pushy up thing. So I'm trying to decide if I think sizing down one size, this is a 22-24, if I think that going down the one size will be just right or too small. I have to even see if they still have it in stock. I think it was low in stock when I ordered it. But it's very nice, it's very soft, it's extremely light, but it has a nice feel, like it feels like a good quality knit. It doesn't feel like a polyester-y nylon-y knit. But it's light and it's cozy and it will feel good in the winter. So this one, I'm going to look and see if I can get it in the smaller size because I like it. And I have a lot of things in my closet it will really go well with. So this is a wine-colored, sort of fleecy, duster-length cardigan with pockets from Rainbow, and it's in a 2X. I had boycotted Rainbow for a long time because they don't have fitting rooms in the stores, and it's so annoying. You have to go to the store, buy the things, take them home, try them on at home, and then when they don't fit, drive back to the store, and then your refund takes like 10 days. Whereas if I could just try it in the store, my money wouldn't be held up for that long, so it's very annoying. But I did look online the other day, and they had two different cardigans in that rusty, cinnamony, spice, paprika color I've been wanting. So before I ordered them online, I did go into the store to see if I could try them on so I didn't have to pay the shipping if they had them in the store. They didn't have the rusty color in the store, but they did have this wine color. And when I put it on, oh, it's so soft. It's like they make baby blankets out of this because it's just so soft and you just want to touch it. And yet it's very thin, it's very light. I think it hangs nicely. This is actually a 2X, whereas normally in Rainbow I'm in a 3X because I think when things are really cheap they make them a little smaller to save on fabric. So normally I'm a 3 or 4X at Rainbow, but this is a 2. So I brought home the wine color, even though I wasn't really needing the wine, or it wasn't on my list. And I'll get back another time to how I make my shopping list as I'm changing seasons to complete my wardrobe for that season. But now I'm going to order the cinnamony one online, the same one. Even though they had another one that fit and was okay, the knit of it, again, it's had that sort of polyester, stiff, scratchy feel to it, and I didn't like it as much. And it was more of a cocoon shape, and that's not my favorite cardigan shape, even though I have a gray one from last year, but it's super soft, so it's okay. So this is my Rainbow Shop #1 item, and I'm actually going to keep it. And another one's coming in the mail that's the cinnamony color. And I'm gonna, if the color is good in person, I'll be keeping that one too. And I can use a wine because wine also goes with lots of things in the fall. Okay, this one is breaking my heart. I bought this from Depop. Depop? No, what's the other one? Oh snap, I'm forgetting. It's the other used clothing. I'll put it in the description box below. I can't think right now. It might be Depop. Anyway, watching Lizzie Hadfield shop from the street for years, and she wears a blazer so beautifully, and they're always the long line blazers, and they look so nice that I've been wanting to try that look. I mean, she wears them over denim and sneakers, and they look just great. It gives a little finished look to a very casual outfit. So I've been wanting to try that, but most plus size blazers, they're cut very short and very like nipped in at the waist and sort of flare out, and that's not the cut, that's not the silhouette I was looking for. I was looking for a long line, straighter through the body, so you didn't see all the curves of my body. But this one is just ginormous. It has giant shoulder pads, and I have nothing against shoulder pads. I was one of the holdouts for a very long time when shoulder pads went away in the 90s, because I loved the way they sort of balanced out my big hips, but these are just, the shoulder's just too big altogether. And the sleeves are very long, and not just long, they're just too big. So it would require a lot of alterations, even though I sort of like the way the body fits. That's sort of what I was going for, but I can't do that at the expense of the sleeves and the shoulders. And bad on me that I did not read the return fine print on the website before I ordered, because it turns out to return for a refund, there's an $8.95 like restocking fee. Well, the blazer was only $11 to begin with, so that doesn't make any sense. I'll only get $2.05 back. So all I can do is return for a store credit, and then have to hope that someday I find something else there again that I like. I don't tend to find a lot of things that I like that fit, that look like they're going to fit on the resale shops. I think in theory it's a great idea, but what happens so often is people have washed or cleaned things and they've shrunk a little bit. So I always try to size up on the resale to accommodate for any shrinkage that might have happened. So anyway, I have not had good luck there, but whatever. Even if I never get the money back, it's only $11. It's not going to kill me. But anyway, oh, I forgot who this is from. I'll put that in the description box too. I want to say New York & Co. maybe. And it's a nice blazer. It's just, I need to be taller and have bigger shoulders and longer arms to pull it off. And I don't have any of those things. So, oh well. This is another item that I've been looking for years. Just a classic Breton black and white stripe, crew or boat neck, short or elbow length sleeves, where the stripes are either evenly matched or the white is bigger and the black is smaller. I know that sounds very particular, but I went for a while where I kept buying black and white striped shirts, and I'd wear them and go, this just doesn't have the look that I want. And I finally realized it's because the shirts were basically black shirts with white stripes. I prefer a white shirt with black stripes. Anyway, this is from Asos, but it's a New Look shirt from the New Look website. And it's a size 24, US 24, and it is clearly very small. I can't blame that on Asos because it's a New Look item, and I looked back already and they don't have a 26, 28, but you can see it's really, really snug, and it even feels tight. Like to even say, well, maybe for the winter with cardigans over it or denim jacket, but it just feels tight on my body, like I'm wearing a child's shirt. But other than that, it's a really nice shirt. So the search continues. If any of you have seen in plus sizes and in the larger sizes, like 22, 24, 26, black and white striped shirts that will fit loosely and nicely. I know Land's End has some. Again, they're pricier, so I've been trying to not have to do that, and I think I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and do that if that's really what I want. Okay, this one is going back as well. Now this is a real outlier for me. The other day when I was at Rainbow looking for the rust-colored cardigan, I saw this hanging on the end of a rack, like facing out. And while it's not on my list, and it doesn't look like anything I would normally buy, I immediately went, I love that shirt, I want that shirt. So I tried it on over my dress, because like I said before, at Rainbow, no fitting rooms. And while you can't get an idea of perfect fit from there, I would at least have known if it was too small. And it was not too small. I thought it'd be really cute over black or dark gray skinny jeans. It's a rayon, it's a 3x, and it's very nice and floaty. It has these pretty bell sleeves. I've wanted something with bell sleeves, but most of the things that I've tried on are also very long, and so they're not really, you can't get through your day like at the office or eating a meal with long bell sleeves because they get in everything. And it has this little like keyhole thing that's sort of interesting. I've seen this on a lot of other clothing items and not been a huge fan of it, but it's here, and so I can live with it, and I like because it has a snap, so it's easy on, easy off. So I think it's really pretty, and it also will go nicely under, I tried it on under the wine cardigan, and it'll also look nice under the spicy Cinnabar cardigan when I eventually get that. So I think it's really cute, even though it was not on the list. And I'm usually very, very good about not making clothing impulse purchases. I'm really good at that. I'm really good at sticking to my list of here are the things that I need to complement other things that are already in my wardrobe. And this really took me right out of that box. But I'm glad I have it. And it was inexpensive. It was like $14, I think. So again, I didn't break the bank. And I do feel like I need some more print and florals in my wardrobe. Because I have, especially in the winter, I have a lot of solids and a couple stripes. I don't think I have any winter florals. So this is nice. It's fun. I like it. Keeping. This is also very out of the box for me. This very florally, it's teeny tiny little, I think it's called Fortuny pleats, when it's all the little teeny tiny pleats. The thing that does is it makes the thing very swingy, and I think they're only on the front. Anyway, it's from Gwynnie Bee, so it doesn't really fall into the category of a shopping haul, but it's something that came this week, so I figured I would throw it in. It's by the company Inc., INC, something incorporated, and it's a size either 22, 24, or 3X, whichever they use, and it's really sort of fun. I'm not generally a fan of the little shoulder slits, but at work we're having an event next week, a wine tasting, and I thought, if this dress came in the right week, I might be able to wear that there. So I have to decide. I'm going to have to put it on again and wear it around a little bit. It feels odd. It's also one of those dresses that has a lining underneath, and the lining seriously needs some static guard because it's short and clinging even beyond that. So it feels like the dress is clinging, but I know that it's not. It's really sort of fun. The sleeves are nice, and I could wear it with just little black shoes. So anyway, like I said, this is a Gwynnie Bee. It's just a rental. I wouldn't keep this because I wouldn't get very much wear out of this generally. But I think it's sort of fun for a night out somewhere. And I'll let you know in the description box what size. Oh no, it's a 22, 24, or 3X, whichever they use. But yeah, I think it's pretty. Okay, this is the last item, and it's the one I was really the most excited about. Do you ever get an article of clothing in your mind, like you've conjured it up in your mind's eye, and now you try to find it in a store somewhere and you can never find it? I have wanted a dark, I think this is called a dark watch tartan or something like that, but dark green and navy blue and black in a shirt dress for years. And this year Old Navy had it, and I was so excited when I tried to buy it online and it said, we're sorry, your order can't go through. I was like, no, it can't already be sold out. Then I tried it again, and now I ended up with two of them. Anyway, it's a size 3X. It's not flannel, I don't think, unless it's an extremely fine flannel. It's more like a brushed cotton. It's very lightweight. It's slimmer through the body than I would like, especially knowing that once it gets colder, I'm going to be wearing it over tights, because it's always going to be clinging to the tights, and that's a horrible thing. So I'm a little disappointed in it. It's not exactly as I had envisioned it in my mind. I don't know if the 4X would be better because it fits so well through the shoulder and the sleeve and up here, like the buttons aren't pulling. I haven't done the sit test yet. Anytime a dress is sort of straighter, I have to do the sit test, because sometimes when you sit in a straighter dress, especially one with buttons, that's when everything just pops apart. But I don't think I'm going to be keeping it. I sort of, when I first put it on and saw how straight and sort of snug it was, I thought I could always wear it like a duster, like open over a black turtleneck and jeans, but yeah, I don't think so. I'd rather take this money and put it towards something else that I also need. So this was very disappointing. And if you see any dresses like this in a fuller cut, please let me know. And that's it for the haul. Hauls are hard to film. I learned today. There were many trials and tribulations. This took me almost all day to do. So I hope it's okay. I still have to put all the parts together. And I actually have a few more things coming in the mail. I know the rainbow thing, and then Target, 2 cardigans from Target, a gray and a blush pink. And there might be something from somewhere else too, but like you saw today, almost everything from today is going back. I think I'm keeping the 2 rainbow things I bought at the store, and the Asos yellow cardigan, I think I'm going to send that back and get the smaller size. But everything else is just going back, so including this, sadly. Anyway, that was my fall haul, and the search continues for the things on my list, and I'll explain to you another time how I make my list. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment in the comments section below. Let me know what you like or don't like, what you might like to see in the future. I guess that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.